Hello everyone, and welcome to the campsite. Good, audio seems to be working. Alright everybody, welcome back to the campsite. Today we are going to be playing a little bit more of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Great news, for the first time I think since I've started streaming back in October, I'm early. By 2 minutes, but I'll take it. Well, I guess technically I aim to stream at 10:30, so. But we're still early, we're still good, so we are going to be hopping back in to continue playing on Terrace. Once we hop back into the game, I'll sort of tell you guys where we left off at as we make our way around. I've noticed we've been playing this, it's like our third or fourth stream. I think this is our fourth stream of this playthrough. And the issue we've been running into is we're not making any progress, so I might not be talking to every single person we stumble across. I'm still going to try to talk to a lot of them, but you've seen me just talking to random patrons that may or may not have any extra information for us, so I'm going to try to cut back on that a little bit so we can make some progress. I apologize about the quick silence. Part of me still isn't totally used to dropping my voice like this, and part of me still hasn't drank enough water. So occasionally you'll see me, or you'll hear me mute. Everything goes silent for a second after a loud click, just so I can cough and clear my throat. If you hear that, I apologize. I'm trying to cover it up as best I can, but I can only do so much. However, I think that's all we've got. We're going to transition over to the game. I'll do some audio checks, make sure everything's working, and then we'll get started. So. Alright, audio seems to be working. Check 1, check 2 on voice. Cool, that's doing what it's supposed to. Alright. Oh, shit. Do that. Oh, hey, Curtis. Hey, it's good to see you, man. Good morning to you, too. Sorry if I sound a little off. I think I'm fighting off a cold. Either that or something just got caught in my throat. But it's good to have you back. We're going to go on ahead and get started. I've already forgot what I'm doing. So we talked to Cal and Nord, we talked to them, we talked to Mission. So we're going to quickly go over what all happened, like quick recap, while we make our way to the hidden Beck base.
Sure.
So yeah, so when last we left off, we had... I don't remember how to get out of here. Oh shit, I got bounties to do, don't I? We'll come back and do those. When last we left off, we had met Cal and Nord, watched him blow up a few guys. We'd made it down to the lower city, met Cal and Nord. I appreciate it, man. I really think it's just one of those day colds. You know how it is. It gets cold at night, and then suddenly you're coughing up the next morning, and by the next day it's all gone and you're fine again. Just enough to be frustrating, nothing more. Yeah, there's a hidden Beck lookout. So we had made it down to the lower city, met Cal and Nord, watched him blow up a few guys. We did a few pit fights, and then ran into Mission and...
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
I need his help. I was told I can go speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back.
So you're gonna let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
Sure. Oh, I don't remember this at all.
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brejik and his Vulcars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight?
Well, at least you're a good bodyguard.
Like the Vulcars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulcar spy.
I'll keep that in mind. Can I talk to you some more?
You can speak to Gadon if you want.
Okay.
I've got...
Nothing more. Again?
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulcars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Let's see. Might as well start off with the information on Republic escape pods.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Don't worry, I'm not working for the Sith.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulcars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulcars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulcars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulcars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Alright, well that's the first real lead we've gotten. So, Bastila was a slave. What's going to happen to her now, then?
Normally, the Vulcars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
Swoop race? What does that have to do with it?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Is there any way you can help me with this?
I might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
Alright, so what are you proposing exactly?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
Alright, so how am I supposed to get in there if I do?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Old
Mission?
Twi'lek?
Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Alright, well, we already met her at the cantina, so where can I find her now?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I got the uniforms.
A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Do I want to ask what you want with the Sith uniforms?
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
Fair enough. Alright, here's a trade.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
We'll just come back when we get the prototype
I suggest you
accelerator.
hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Cool. So we got Sith papers. I don't know if I can... Yeah, I'm not gonna try it. I forgot how much stuff there is down here. Drastically underplanned how much of this I was playing. I want to say that way leads to the elevators to the Undercity. Let me go talk to... What is this? I don't remember this. That looks like more things that'll kill me. Let's bounce back into the cantina real quick. Go check on the bounties. Because I think I can work a few of them if I know what I'm doing. I know there's one guy that needs the permacrete detonator. And there is one lady who needs a guy named Holden beaten up. That's like all I remember. Legal and otherwise. Great. You work for Davik? So you post bounties in a government office? I assume in the lower city it's not even a government office anymore. Yeah. Okay. Tell me about some of the bounties. Selvin? I met Selvin?
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of her victims.
And for a girl named Dia, she attacked Holden. Yeah, we gotta go find Holden and sort that out so that Dia can be free. Another for a man named Largo. I don't remember him. He might be the one with the permafreak detonator. Do you have Discord? I don't yet.
Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work.
It's one of the things that's on my list that, oh, I gotta get around to doing that, and what, 4 months in, I still haven't got around to doing it yet. One of these days, I'll get Discord set up. Okay, you're new to it? Nice, nice. I assume we come back to you for the collections. That's all the details I need for that. What information do you have? That's not free. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Because I don't think you're going to tell me anything new. Oh, we don't do business. Fair enough. I was talking to your phone? I'm sorry. I don't actually know how I did that. Alright, I'll be head out now. Cool. That's at least some information. Who are you? In a little bit. I'm sorry. I just came to say Jesus. I just wanted to ask some questions. What kind of creature are you? Paradwog? Paradwog, okay. What can you tell me about your homeworld? Yeah, that's fair. Does the other head talk? I don't remember this guy. I don't know if he has a purpose here other than just being something to come see. What do you know about Terrace? Well, sorry, friend. I hope things get better. Jesus. Oh, there's Holden.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails.
Don't be
I don't
weird,
normally
man.
go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
Yeah, who are you?
My name's Holden. Maybe you've heard of me. I work for Davik Kang.
Ah, you're the one that put the bounty on Dia's head.
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
After you came onto her. So why would she do that?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
And I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
Alright. Sounds like you got what you deserved there, buddy.
Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted.
Yeah, I want the bounty gone. How about you take it off?
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
Let me try to... My persuade is not high enough to do this, but we'll try it. Now, actually, that's just going to send him after her. Here, have the 200 credits.
I'll stick to my end of the bargain.
You better, because if I have to come back and hunt you, it's not going to be a fun time. I don't even know if I have 200. I still got 430. Alright, that's one down. We'll head down to the lower city now, or the undercity now. Yeah, because when I come back up with the rat ghost, where do I go? This way. When I come back up with the rat ghost serum later, I will go grab the permacrete detonator and deal with that. But can I not? I just slip by. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Well, that went well. Have I been? Yeah, I've been to them. Nope. Just gonna keep running. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Yes?
Alright, I'm going to guess the elevator to the lower city is way down here then. God, man, y'all are everywhere. I don't have enough grenades to waste on you.
Time to rumble.
There we go. repair kit. Creds.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamoka paata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kuno ba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunshan yunyang. Kapabol pamulji kamana.
Runda dijo tonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Hey, there he is.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata dungno sercha. Ichua penki.
Watana wama mulera. Kenjunju bashak. No bule muleraji. Jonitun turji chiwi itado. Bola una dichek. Balamure slimo wanga kun bisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Hey, buddy.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Yeah, who are you? Because everyone just ran away from you.
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk.
Hey, you're the
I don't
one
have
who
time to
talked
stick
to me.
around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Alright, well, that was riveting. What's back here? More apartments. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile. Oh, hey, it's him again.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangi wama chikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog. Chiyokaku. Kinba muli ra dwanaji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
Just cronky to patslimo. Chi itakanki chana kilikon. Kinba muli ra dwanaji. Kinba noku nikset abog.
That's the plan.
Nothing. Alright, well. Don't. Okay. Oh, come on. They can't all be Black Bulkers. I assume all of the hidden decks just live in their base. Yes, thank you, game. There we go. Did it say there's a mine? It did. Karth, you suck. There. Alright. Well, I think for the... Come on. Go away. I gotta heal.
Ready?
Yes?
Oh. Put the grenade out. Repair kit. And energy shield. That part's actually not bad. I think I can recover this, because I've got a pretty hefty demolition skill. Nope. Alright, disable it. There we go. Well, about time something came in handy. 2 sonic grenades and 4 ion grenades. It's not super helpful, but I'll take it. Volker shot stick, combat suit. Okay. Better than nothing. What is... Oh, that's for the workshop. That's cool. Go to...
Ready.
Oh god, I forgot how to do it. So, this.
How'd you like that?
Critical strike is so much better than I remember. I want to say I always thought the thing used to be flurry. Just use flurry, especially when you get to master rank. But critical strike is actually hitting things. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or what. No, we don't have to fight them. We can just go in the door. Disable it. I assume I can't just crack this, can I?
Didn't work.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. Even though it hasn't been used in some time, looks unread. How's life on Terrace? Heard your brother left Tatooine to become a miner, to at least leave hyperdrive behind to keep you company. Hope you're still practicing with that blaster I gave you. Remember, I taught you because you might need it. It's dangerous there. Away from the swoop games, keep to. No one's going to be busting into that thing. Alright, well. Name of the pet is Hyperdrive. Oh, I think it's the uncle. And Alderaan. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Blaster pistol, Republic mod armor, and 100 crits. That's really good. I hope. Yeah, okay. I'll keep that, and we'll give Karth that. That's just another normal blaster pistol. Here. Have that, just in case.
Yes?
Yeah, we'll go stab him. There we go. Could have gone worse.
No problem. Got it.
You're the assassin, I think. I'm gonna save real quick. I might die here. Yeah, I want to say we got a Largo's Bounty, Selvins. Assassin? Okay, yep.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
I was just exploring.
Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive.
And we saved. I think we can take her.
I gave you a chance to get out of here. Now you'll see why I'm the most...
Oh, yeah, this was a poor decision. Okay.
How'd you like that? You asked for this.
Thank God. Once again, Karth has carried us through the battle. Because God knows I can't fight. Adrenaline amplifier and neuroband and a scope. I think we can upgrade his Karst blaster with that.
Ready?
Sure.
Alright, cool. That went better than I thought it would. On the neuroband, and Karth can have the adrenaline amplifier.
Yes?
Well played, thank you. I'm always thankful that the one bit of actually good fighting I did... Oh, come on. The one bit of good fighting I did was against the hard opponent. Because I've about lost every other fight. So, I'll take what I can get. Medpack, thank God. Nothing in there. Nothing else. Any good remains. And some crits. Alright, now we can go to the Undercity. Maybe. Or I might get distracted again, knowing me. We'll see. Is that Black Vulcar? Yes, it is. Alright. God, I'm down to one frag left. Yeah. Alright, someone's got to hit. There we go. Alright. Hey, new frag grenade, thank God. I was down to my last one. And I've got the papers. Oh, hey, yeah, let's talk to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is this a good time to ask you some more questions?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
I just want to get to know you better, buddy.
Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so?
Well, no, this is an interrogation.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
I wasn't really in a position to know what was going on. I got woken up out of my bunk and then told to go find somebody.
Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm just a scout. I was recruited to the fleet, but I'm not an actual soldier like you.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who is a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
What's so odd about being added to the crew at last minute?
You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
Why would she request my transfer then?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. But hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
Well, had nothing to do with the crash.
I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, well, that's fine. Let's just get back to actually finding her.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Boo. Well, I consider this important.
All right, all right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Sounds good.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
I've got my security papers right here.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Will do.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits!
And who are you exactly? Why are you down here in the Undercity?
We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator.
Alright, yeah, here's 20. Go buy some food, please.
Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name's Ryder. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
No, it's pretty.
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Rukil? Who's that?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village.
Wrinkleskin.
Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
What's the Promised Land?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Well, where can I find him at?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
Where can I find Gendar? He said he was the leader, right? Oh, shit. I mean double click. I apologize. I can tell for sure he's always busy doing whatever he can. Know anything about any other Upworlders?
There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
And do you know anything about the escape pods?
I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need?
And the village as a whole.
Well, I was born here for starters. My parents were outcasts, banished to the Undercity for some crime or other. They never really liked to talk about it. Everyone here is an outcast, or the descendants of one. It's tough down here, but we survive. I guess it's easier for me since I've never known anything different. Some of the people have given up all hope. They've become bitter and depressed, but most of us are good people, despite what our ancestors may have done. Gendar could probably tell you more, or maybe Rukil. You could talk to them if you want.
Alright, well, thank you for your time.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
I do like you. It's a shame I don't think I ever talk to you after this. What time is it? I don't know how much longer we're going to be playing today. Probably 10-15 minutes. There's Rukil, and there's Gendar.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes. You've got credits, I bet.
One or two.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
Managed to run a store down here?
If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters, and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff.
Well, let's see your inventory then.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Wow. Battle armor? I mean, it's way too expensive, but I'll give you credit. Yeah, it's a ranged upgrade. Some Pizzat cards. Okay. Not bad. Nothing I really need or can use, but not bad. That's the main gate. We'll go talk to these two real quick.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy, the beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
Listen, man, I'm just here exploring. What on earth are you talking about?
Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Ryder.
Once I was honored for my wisdom. But over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone too.
What happened to your apprentice?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
Of course. I'll be happy to help you.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
Well, if I find anything, I'll come back.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Will do. Alright, hey Gendar.
We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
At least look
Why
at
have
him
you
if you're
come
going
to
to insult
this
him.
dark and sunless place. Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
You said something about the Upworlders coming by here.
Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
You happen to know a Twi'lek?
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
How can I get there?
There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rock ghouls and the other foul creatures. Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
I asked about the Twi'lek and the Upworlders. Tell me about the rat ghouls.
The rat ghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us. Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will...
And then, who are you guys? Probably should have let off with that, but
We
oh
are the
well.
outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants. But somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
Yeah, that sounds pretty terrible, man.
Life down here can be difficult. It can break the spirit. Many in the village have become bitter and hopeless, especially those newly cast down. But life goes on, and we must try to make the best of what we have. And maybe someday we will find a better life. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Rookil.
What do you know about Rookil?
The oldest man in the village. He's a kind soul, but I'm afraid he's growing weary of this world. He dreams of escaping, of finding a better world. If you wish to speak to him, you can probably find him wandering about the village. As I said, a kind man, though he does cling to his illusions.
Well, I think that's all I got for you. Thank you for your
As
time.
wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
What do you mean? Well, first, who are you?
I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts who are sick or injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
Well, what happened?
The villagers infected with the Ruggur disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rugghouls, we'll let them destroy each other.
Jesus.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Ruggur disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into rat ghouls and attack them at any moment.
I don't even think I have a cure, but even if I did...
If you have questions, you should speak to Gendar. But despite my medical training...
Alright, well...
Farewell.
Take care. I don't remember ever doing this one. Yeah. I assume if I can get my hands on the serum. But that's not a quest I actually remember. Again, it has been like 8 years since I've played this game, so...
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The rat ghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the rat ghouls are so near.
Alright, well, I'll go deal with the rat ghouls then, if you'll...
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Garth, you want to shoot him? Oh, shit. Alright, well... Jesus.
Sure.
Yeah. Did you... Fucker.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had any...
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Well, we helped a person.
Thank you for saving Hendar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
Who are you?
I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates, and see they are locked to protect us from the rat ghouls.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I just guard the gate.
Oh, you suck. Alright.
Goodbye, Upworlder.
Take care, man. We'll go see if whoever it is can heal me. Oh.
Back again? Is there something else you...
Can you heal me? Thank you. Alright, well, let's go out the gates, see if we can find Mission. Or anyone, actually. Let's see, a Sith patrol. Let's start on this direction.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Whoa, slow down, Mission.
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Alright, hold on. Take a breath. Let's go over what happened.
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find. Just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Alright, well, do you know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
Alright. Well, maybe we can help each other. I need to get inside the Volker base, so how about you lend me a hand with I'll lend you a hand with Zalbar.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Volker base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Volker compound.
Cool. Alright. Okay, sure. Oh, thank God I leveled up. Skills. It's fine. We'll put 1 in Persuade. I don't really need to do any more Persuade. 1 Treat Injury. And 1 Demo. Feats. Yes, I can finally have better 2-weapon fighting. Maybe now I won't miss every attack. So, because it is 0-4. Cool. Add that feat. Except, do I have a balanced weapon? Yes, I do. Alright, cool. What does mission have? What are your feats and everything? Because we're just going to auto-level you up. Light armor. Okay, so we'll keep you with a one-handed blaster pistol. You can have that. Alright, cool.
What?
Well, we got mission. I'll take it. Oh, and who are you two? Was that Candace? It is.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods.
You got
Let me
it.
give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Is there some danger?
This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Candace, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Alright, mission. I hope you remember how to fight. Jesus.
Take it like that.
Alright.
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
What do you mean?
Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that.
Alright, anything you know about Davik
What
you
are
can tell
you,
me?
an off-worlder? Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the interstellar crime syndicate. Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Davik controls it all here on Taris. That's why I'm working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss some trouble.
Anything you know about them?
This isn't really the best place to have these kinds of conversations, but I guess I could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those rat ghouls.
Fair
The
enough.
lower city is overrun with gangs, but the two most important ones are the Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars. Used to be the Becks were the big dog and kept the others in line, but lately the Black Vulkars are moving in on Beck turf and challenging them for control. The Vulkars are even starting to defy Davik. Take these escape pods, for example. Everyone knew Davik would want first crack at them, but I know for a fact those damn Vulkars have already sent their own salvage party down here.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head on out.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
Did any of your one guy survived? Yep, great.
What?
What?
This is terrible. We have no healing. No nothing. We just not piss them off. I don't know if there's anything worthwhile down there to warrant. There we go. Let's kite one at a time. Is this the coward's way of doing it? Yes, it is. Do I care? Not even a little bit.
How'd you like that?
Come on, buddy. Karth. Come on, man. Oh, that's fortunate. Okay. Somehow we managed to not get poisoned from that. Credit some parts. I'll take that. And, oh. You're the apprentice. Sorry about that, friend. Looks like you got dealt a bad hand. Where? Oh shit, okay. Oh, thank God, a med pack. I will take everyone I can get at this point. Up to this, and we'll disable it, because I still don't think my demolitions is high enough to pick them up. Alright, well, we made some progress at least. Great, thanks. Alright, that goes down to the sewers, which is important, but we're not going to mess with that quite yet. Go disable it. Or don't disable it, that's cool. Just step on it. That works. Oh, friend.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Oh, God. Just wait here, I'll see if I can find something for you. Oh,
I
nope.
can feel it!
Alright. Well, that's horrendous. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't. Yep. Okay. Alright, well, one of us is poisoned. One of us
Yes?
is dead. This is going well.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Oh, they weren't kidding. There's genuinely nothing around here to get. Really? Boo. Alright, that's fair. We're gonna poke our head back into the outcast room and then heal up, and then we'll go sweep around the other side. And then probably once we go into the lower city, or I'm sorry, the sewers, that's where we'll stop for today.
Back again.
I need healing. Thank you. I've got one med pack. And one. I wonder if he sells any med packs.
Hey there, Upworlder. You
Let me see your inventory.
ain't the best.
Med packs. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks. Also, it's worth it to lose some of the money if it means I can stop bleeding out everywhere. Because I think we're coming up on a Sith patrol and rat ghouls.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
I've got my papers.
Security papers? Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right?
Yep, you got it.
Giving you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the rat ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of rat ghoul serum.
Christ.
Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
You said you already lost one of your patrols already?
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
Ugh. Any chance you can just give up the search and head back?
Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander.
Yeah,
Come on,
fair.
patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
It's totally fair. Alright, so there might be some serum on the guys that died to the south.
How'd you like that?
2. That's 3. What does this corpse have? Nothing. Sorry, man. Also, where's that lead? Is that lower city or sewers? Nowhere. Okay. Oh, there's too many of these things. I hate this. Yeah, I hate this. Alright. Well, we survived it, somehow. Which means this is going way better than it was earlier. Alright. Normal corpse. It's computer spike. It's a soldier. Antidote kits and med packs. A blaster rifle. Some rat ghoul serum. And a heavy combat suit. Oh, that reminds me. I need to give Mission some armor. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, what can you use? That's four. That's five. That's pretty much what I have. Okay.
Yes?
And then the skeletal corpse. So that's another entrance to the sewers, which means we've pretty much scouted out this entire place. That's the sewers. That's two. Oh, that is the escape pod, and that's the sewers. Alright, we'll run back in, turn in, or tell the guy about...
You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them, it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big C's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
No, we're not gonna egg it on. Alright, settle down, both of you.
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Oh, God. Alright, where am I going again? Oh, yeah, I wanted to go. We're already... Oh, wow, we're actually ways past an hour. So what I'll do is we'll go heal up, we'll go talk to Rukil and show him, or let him know what happened to his apprentice, and then we'll be done for the day. We'll probably save there. I don't know if I'm going to play this tomorrow. I probably will, because that would involve... Playing something else would involve me to think of something else. No, we're not giving you the serum. Thank you. But, also go to items. The Promised Land Apprentice. Mundane. Last entry is interesting. Have uncovered evidence that others have been seeking out the fabled land, and that their tracks have led them into the sewers. Decided that you must go there as well. Cool. Alright, Rukil.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
I don't know about that, but I did find your apprentice. She has passed, but here's her journal.
As I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
Yeah. I think you've got me confused with somebody.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rukil knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Oh god, I just want to end the stream. Yeah, tell me about the
great
history of your
city
people.
of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Terrace, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
That's fair. So that's how you guys came down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Terrace. A life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
I think you're putting a bit too much faith in me. What? Yeah, how can I lead you there when I don't actually know what it is?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
I think I have one of those.
Yes, Upworlder. Well done. However, I see that this journal alone does not have enough clues for me to solve this mystery. Too many pieces are still missing. I'm afraid that only with all three journals, my grandfather's, my father's, and my apprentice's, will I be able to discover the location of the Promised Land. I will leave this journal with you for safekeeping for now. Perhaps it will aid you in your search for the others. I wish you luck, Upworlder, for the sake of the entire village.
I don't actually know where else it would be. Promised Land. How many of those do I have? Promised Land Apprentice Journal. Okay, the other two must be in, what do you call it? In the sewers somewhere.
I saw you talking with Rukel. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? No, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him.
What do you mean?
For an outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies. I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
If Rukel ever finds his Promised Land, I'm sunk. People won't need to rely on me anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't let that happen.
Alright, so what exactly do you want me to do?
The two explorers who went searching for the Promised Land might have found something. They might have found clues or evidence, just like Rukel's apprentice. They would have recorded that information in their journals. I'll pay you if you bring all 3 journals to me. The 2 from the explorers and the 1 from Rukel's apprentice. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the Promised Land. I've saved up enough credits for my business here to make it worth your while if you help me.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'm not actually going to do it, but I'll consider
Once
it.
you have all 3 journals, just bring them to me and I'll give you a decent reward. Now, was there something else you needed?
I'll be going now.
Yeah, okay. You'll come back and see me if you want a deal.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not giving you the journals. But, thanks for the offer. Alright, I think that's about where we're going to pause today. Everyone's healed up. We're down in the lower city. We've already got mission on our team. So, and we've pretty much cleared out the outer area. And we got the rat ghoul serum. So, starting next stream, it should just be, or starting the next time we play this, it should just be straight into the sewers. Fight through the sewers to get Zalbar. Fight into the Black Vulker base to get the swoop bike thing, and then we'll go around cleaning up some stuff. Because I don't think that's where the point of no return is, but once you start, you're given a little bit of time before you have to start the swoop bike thing. So we're going to run around, try to turn in some quests, and take care of a few things before that. But other than that, we'll go on ahead and make a save here. And then bounce back over to that. Alright, and we're back on our initial screen. Alright, I'd like to say thank you, everyone who joined us today, whether you stayed the whole time, whether you just stopped by, whether you're watching this later on YouTube. The fact that you're giving me and my content a chance means a lot to me, and I do genuinely appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. One of these days, I'll get around to starting to upload them onto YouTube. I know we've finished through the ODST series, and I've finished through all I've recorded of Sonic Adventure, the original Sonic Adventure. So everything that's left, I need to upload. Oh, I think I have 4 streams of playing some Ghost Recon Wildlands, and then we've got these 3 or 4 streams that we've done. So I hopefully we'll start working on uploading those today, but we'll see. So sometime in the hopefully near future, we should have these streams being uploaded. So if you're watching this later on YouTube, I apologize that when you're seeing this is so much later after it was recorded. That's on me. But I do hope you enjoy the content. So I think that's about all I've got here. Again, thank you so much for at least giving me a chance. If you're seeing this, if you're hearing this, I do genuinely appreciate it. And with that, I guess all I have left to say is take care of yourselves, take care of each other out there, and please be safe. Later, everyone.